ratio of winning a final that she reaches as well is amazing. 27 titles, only 9 times runners-up. I'm going to say only 9, meaning that when she gets to the final, she wins it.
She generally wins it, correct.
It's 3 times as many wins as, yeah, I haven't thought about that, but I've seen her drop. I remember watching her in the World Tour finals, and she dropped a game if she was going to go independent thing.
Yes, yes, correct.
Difficulty with the coaches and stuff. And beat her comfortably in 2 after that. For other reasons for Kirsty, I'm not going to go into it today. This is as smooth as I've seen Kjaersfeldt move around the badminton court in 10 years. She's really, but we are getting a bit technical here. But in terms of fluidity of movement, something like that is quite impressive. No such requirements for Nancy Young. She's just Mrs. Smooth. She was on court for Czechia earlier this week.
Nice lead for her, looking every bit the world #1 at the moment.
She's looking very focused though, Kjaersfeldt. I like what I'm seeing. I know she's behind on the scoreboard. Brilliant. You can often see the first half of game 1 being a little bit a gear lower than perhaps she might finish the match.
Oh.
Best.
Yeah.
And there's no threat almost. Kjaersfeldt will have to hit lines with the smash or hit the body so she gets a really weak reply to then have. Oh.
Interesting to have seen.
I think we kind of did see it enough.
A bit.
Do you know the head-to-head record between those two?
I think it's 14 something, isn't it?
It's massive
in
favour of Nancy Young.
Yeah, I know.
But you're saying because Nancy Young's now in her prime and Tai Tzu Ying was past it when they had a lot of their meetings. Is that what?
Yeah.
So, for example,
is it Akane one of them?
Sung Ji-Yun was the career #1 when Nancy Young was a junior. Yamaguchi, 26 meetings. Still or has been recently. She's still there.
I'd say the other one is what, Chen Yufei?
Yeah.
Against Nancy Young. An unnecessary distraction. Unfortunately for Tunjung, she's got to her peak now, when Nancy Young's been at her peak as well, right? Or semis of every tournament barring one, I think.
That's one of the reasons. There was some pretty ridiculous commentary once on a Nancy Young match.
Clearly not us.
Was it Nancy Young match? I was about to talk about the Uber Cup that you and I did.
Ah.
That wasn't Nancy Young, was it? It was her teammate, Kim Gaeun.
Loss, it would appear, in consecutive games and 3 games now.
Neither is playing out of her skin. She's not playing amazing. There's been a few points, yes, where it's been very special. where An Se-young will end up having to clear it out, and Kjaersfeldt then just misses the court by an inch or so. That's been that.
It's a fine start for An Se-young, who started.
Yeah.
But there are, you know, it's a world number 11, a world number 1.
There's a. Again, I don't want to say this without sounding too cruel. It would be unfair to a player that's, you know, their style does not help showcase pretty well, which Kjaersfeldt has never. It's never been the best part of her game. Saying that.
Oh.
There's
Briefly, the first time that she'd been in front, Kjaersfeldt doesn't last for very long. Throughout our time, the last few days, it's been this nearer end has been preferred, isn't it?
yeah, I think, assuming it is fairly similar today to An's game, where she's gone a little bit long. She is one of the best in the world, however, for adjusting on the fly, so to speak, at different arenas around the world to the drift conditions and adjusting during the match to them. We've seen matches. But that was inch perfect, wasn't it?
Full watch out. Attack. Depending on where they are. And yeah, you're right.
That first movement from An Se-young off base.
Oh. 85% of her matches after taking the first game. And the other one is 87% of the time she wins in 2 games.
That's an unbelievable record. Oh. Great shots. Oh,
The most informed players of 2025, by the way.
Anybody else right now. And that also highlights the, not vulnerability, but the sort of thin spread of good players that can win events. There's loads of them these days. There's no one dominant pair in men's doubles. Terrific defense from An.
And that, I think, would apply to many players. Most players going up against An Se-young.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why, though. I mean, look at that.
Good, how
the
good.
The court covered in swat. What I'm saying is, there's a good chance it's around 11-10 or even.
Following that pattern at the moment.
Oh, we don't know. Might finish 21-5.
Yeah, true.
Might. It won't, but it might. Yeah, nice.
High is still going on, but Korea playing the winner of Indonesia and Thailand.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a fascinating matchup. Of course, the men's singles again will be.
I mean, it was so close between. It took sort of 20-30 minutes
against Liu Chen and Hojmark Yi, and couldn't convert to knock out China.
That's right.
In the semis, I think it was.
Yeah, Liu Chen is a day. Liu Chen is arguably the best player in the world in doubles, like men's doubles. Intimidating character, he's a big guy, and he's going out.
Oh, yeah.